That's an attention getter, isn't it?
I only went directed.
Right. Okay, guys, it's Thursday. Let me start off with this. How cool is it on every Thursday you can come into Racing for Recovery and do soul core, you can eat, you can do some spirituality, you can do some counseling. If you need a drug screen, we can do that. You can do some educational groups, you can play pool, you can hit the gym. You can do a lot of things here on Thursday. That's pretty cool. Good intro, right? All right. Thank you for attending the Racing for Recovery Support Group meeting. We are focused on maintaining a drug-free and healthy lifestyle. Since 2001, our open forum meeting welcomes parents, adolescents, recovering individuals, and anyone who supports our mission. Your suggestions, comments, or ideas are welcome to make our meetings the best they can be. The Racing for Recovery Support Group meeting is a cutting-edge alternative to what is currently offered. By combining substance abusers, families, friends, and the public at large, we have created an environment that is beneficial to everyone who has been affected by alcohol and drug addiction. Meeting start time is 7 p.m. Please try to be on time. Please turn off and stay off your cell phones during the meeting. And that goes for people at home too. Turn those cell phones on. What else do we want to do? Please, only one person speaks at a time, and please speak loudly so that everyone can hear you, because what you have to say matters. We will sign any and all proof of attendance slips. There is a green box out in the hallway out there. Leave them in that box and we will sign them. You can pick them up when we're done with our discussion. Honesty is required. Feel free to openly share your comments and points of view on how alcohol and drug addiction has impacted your life. And I'm going to skip that thing that I'm tired of reading every week. If you see a new visitor, holy smokes. If you see a visitor or a new visitor, a new member or a returning member that you haven't seen in a while, please warmly welcome them into our program. And we don't say this as often as we should. Meet somebody new tonight. If you see somebody in here that you have never met or talked to, make an effort to go up and say hi to them. Please refrain from leaving the meeting while it's in progress because it's disruptive to others. And if you are still smoking or vaping, please stop doing that. But if you still want to do that, can you please do it not in front of our doors when people are walking in? Do it in the away from the building because it's disruptive for people that are walking in, especially Sandy. Who has our lifestyles of recovery?
I got them. The guidelines for living a lifestyle of recovery. The lifestyle of recovery guidelines are intended to be utilized by recovering individuals, their families, and anyone else who is striving to avoid substance abuse and achieve sobriety. The guidelines are, number 1, recognizing that substance abuse ruins lives. Number 2, wanting to pursue positive alternatives to substance abuse, such as our education, employment, quality relationships, and health and fitness. Number 3, using resources such as friends, family, teachers, and peers as a way to achieve and remain sober. Adding sports, art, or music to these resources will help us stay focused and motivated. Number 4, defining balance and working toward making it a part of everyday life. 5, building self-esteem and confidence through sobriety to combat negative feelings regarding oneself. 6, understanding that negative behaviors of isolation and self-pity lead to self-destruction. 7, lifting a person up is different than allowing them to continue their destructive lifestyles. Be there for yourself and be patient with your friends and family. 8, learning how to help without supporting the addict's behavior. Providing assistance to the recovering individual that will improve their lives, not further their usage. 9, recognizing personal challenges and integrating them into our lifestyle as challenges to triumph over. 10, caring for our personal, emotional, physical, and spiritual individuality is the source we use for our sense of worth. Each person is truly magnificent. Our mission at Racing for Recovery is to prevent all forms of substance abuse by promoting a lifestyle of fitness and health for all those affected by addiction.
All right. Is there anybody here for their first ever Racing for Recovery meeting tonight? No? Yeah? No? Yeah. Very cool. Thank you for coming out tonight. And here's what we do at all of our meetings. We're going to go around the room, and everybody's going to get an opportunity to say who they are and why you are here tonight. I wonder how many times I've said this. You don't have to say you're an addict or an alcoholic, okay? It's not required by Racing for Recovery. We look at you as a person, not an alcoholic. That's something you did. It's not who you are. However, if you need to say that for your own peace of mind and your own recovery, go ahead and do it. So you can do whatever you want. We just don't make it required that you say that. So again, who are you? Why are you here? And possibly how can we help you? Joe.
My name's Joe. I come to Racing for Recovery to get inspired. I started coming here to piece together my life again. And now that I've done that, I'm trying to figure out what I can do moving forward and what my purpose is going to be. One last other thing too, I was on Facebook right before the meeting started. I'm not sure, most of you guys are veterans here, so you know who Brendan and Carrie are. If you've been on Carrie's Facebook, it looks like a member of her family is missing. I don't have any other details, but I encourage you after the meeting's over, if you want to go on there, share it, make sure we get as much exposure to that. They're a big part of this place, and they could probably use our help right now. So.
Very cool. Mike.
My name's Mike, and I'm here because this is where my second family is, and no place I'd rather be.
I'm Jake. I agree with Mike. This is a family here. I don't know where I would be without the help of this organization and my friends here. It's helped me push myself to be the person I am today.
I'm Tyler, and I'm here to remain teachable.
I'm Lacey, here for my brother. I'm Kelly, I'm here to support my son Tyler.
I'm Ashley. I come because I learn something new every week that I'm here, and I'm really learning the importance of supporting and encouraging one another, because when my brother went through his addiction, I really didn't know how to do that, and so I keep coming to be able to help my friends that are in that right now.
I'm Rachel. I keep coming in hopes that one day my dad will be here next week.
I'm Nicole. I'm here for support and positivity here.
I'm Katie. I'm here for the encouragement and to keep myself on a healthy track.
Did you ride your bike here tonight?
I did,
That'd be a
and
yes.
I have a helmet. Trying to get me off the bike.
That's awesome.
Bubba, here for support my family. This is Alyssa. I'm Marlon. I'm here to learn.
I'm Sherry. I'm here to stay sober for another day.
I'm Mike. I'm here to just build my determination to remain sober every meeting I attend.
My name's Eric, and I'm here because this place helps me bring balance into my life.
My name's Patrick, and I'm here because Racing for Recovery gives me hope.
I'm Mike. I keep coming back because I enjoy witness greatness.
Each and every day that I'm here, no matter how long I'm here, I always end up seeing something that keeps me inspired to keep doing what I'm doing.
I'm Joe. I come here on Thursdays because I always learn something that helps me keep putting in the work.
I'm Matthew. I come here basically to keep focused on my new life and what I need to do to make a better life for myself.
I'm Blair, and I'm here for inspiration and to recover, keep recovering, and
I'm Charles, here to offer support and hopefully encourage this new lifestyle.
I'm Jason, I'm here to listen and learn.
I'm DJ, I'm here for support and guidance.
I'm Nikki, I'm here to give the positive message.
I'm Jennifer, and I'm here for my recovery, also to be open-minded, to listen, and trust the process of recovery.
Hi, my name is Ruby, and I'm an addict.
Hi, my name's Ron. I'm here to give and get support.
My name is Sandy. I'm the mom of 2 adult addicts in recovery. And we've been coming here for many years, and I just want to say to family members, please just keep coming back. This is a place that you will recover yourself, and you'll hear some positive things for family members, and it'll give you
my name's Dustin. I come here for inspiration and support, and this place has just been an intricate part of my recovery, so I just keep coming back.
My name's Connie. I'm here to learn and to listen and to support my son, who I'm very proud of.
I'm Emily, and I'm here because this is the place that taught me how to be quiet, listen, and follow instructions.
Getting that sign language down?
I am, a little bit, but I got it.
My name's Quentin. I'm just here for support and to help other people, you know, to continue my success, I guess.
My name's Kelly, and I'm here because the next 30 days are the countdown to the kid's wedding, and I'm going to definitely need some grounding, so this place is going to keep me grounded and sane, hopefully.
I'm Beth, and I'm here because I like it here.
My name's Jennifer, and for years I tried to get sober, and I always made the choice to use again, and I was so frustrated because I felt like I was smart enough to do this. Coming here has helped me realize that I got some things I need to heal from, and I'm doing that again. I'm really grateful. Yeah.
My name is Karen, and I'm here to gain wisdom and knowledge and how to walk the walk with my sister and help support her.
I'm Denise, and I'm here with my husband because addiction has ripped our family apart. And one day I want to be able to stand up and say, I'm here with my son who's recovering.
And you will be.
I'm Kevin, and I'm hoping for my son to be here someday too.
Hi, I'm Amy. I'm here to support my boyfriend Andy and to learn.
I'm Andy, and this is where I got sober, and this is where my sober friends are at.
I'm Nicole. I'm here to listen and learn.
Hi, my name's Brooke. I'm a recovering addict, and it helps my sobriety.
I'm Jim. I'm here to support my son Ryan, and also to keep myself grounded for my dose of empathy, because if I don't come here, I find myself the people that I have sworn to help and protect and serve. I don't look at him as a person. I look at him as the people they're not.
Yeah, my name's Ryan. I come to this program because this place has helped me get my life back together. It's helped me to learn to love myself again and love my family and love my life. And I just hit 10 months the other day clean. Every day gets better and better, but I still have a lot to work on. And this place is where I get all my all the help I need. So I keep coming back.
How awesome is that?
Wonderful.
Awesome. Right? I mean, standing up with confidence and boom, I love it, man. That's great. And love that hair, too.
You don't have to clean the shower like I do. Not my wife and my damn son, I gotta
I'm Therese. I'm here to support my son Ryan, but and if you knew him before, he would have never stood up, and he didn't stand up for a long time. This place has helped him to gain that confidence, and that's why we come, is because I just love, besides seeing him grow, I just love seeing other people grow, and they gain so much confidence and growth, and I just love to see the changes as the addicts recover, and it inspires us and it helps us to keep him on the right road.
I am Mary Ann, and I'm here. It helps us kind of keep our rhythm going and what we need to do, and it keeps the communication going. And just last week, what you have to remember to do is talk to each other, support each other, and so many times we forget to do that. And there was a situation where I didn't have to worry about how things were going to happen because I knew they were going to happen the right way, and I had that confidence in what was supposed to happen. And then to be able to tell your loved one that you do appreciate it, and you do have that confidence. We kind of forget to say that kind of stuff sometimes. And what it meant to Mike, well, you can tell them.
I'm Mike. I first came here because I was told prior to coming here that recovery was all about me and it was up to me to do it. And I first learned here that recovery is a family matter. Yep. And because family does matter, I keep coming back. Yep. And going back to what Mary Ann said, I used to walk around scared shitless about conversations like that. So it felt really good to have her say that.
Right on. Grandma.
I was listening. I'm Grandma. I'm the grandmother of a recovering addict. I understand he's doing very, very well in recovery right now. He's in fact leading some meetings. I almost got him into real trouble though, because there's a court order that he can't have any contact with me, and I have not been able to see or talk to him since January. And I was on Facebook and he was on there, and I put in there, I love you very much, I miss you. Someone that is a friend of the man who runs the place where he's living saw that, called his probation officer, turned him in, and they couldn't do anything to me. But I don't want to get him in trouble. He's doing so well right now. And so all they did was that he had to unfriend me. So I still can't talk to him or see him. Oh, and I give free hugs, and I found out that the giver of hugs gets as much out of it as the taker. I give free hugs.
I'm Jenny, and I come here because I really enjoy hearing all the awesome stories coming from the people in recovery and watching them grow. I also am here to support the program and anybody that needs it.
My name is Jeff, and I come here because I like to take advantage of the opportunities and walk through the doors that continue to open up for me as a result of my commitment to this program and to myself. And I also like to come because life likes to throw curveballs at us at times, sometimes doors get shut and opportunities don't happen, but I come here to deal with those things without having to make a poor decision.
My name's John. My first time here. Earlier today, I didn't know what to do or how to support my fiance. Just sitting here and seeing so many good faces, it takes a little weight off me. And today's day one, you know. Let's get it going.
Hi, I'm Shelby. I'm the fiance. I'm here to learn and listen today.
I'm Mike. I had a little bit of what he had to say. I just wanted to come here and see what it's all about and learn and listen and go from there.
Shelby, was it your mom that called me this morning?
Could have been.
Did you hurt your foot recently?
Nope.
Leg?
No.
Arm? I don't think it was your mom. But I'm glad you're here.
I'm Justin, and I'm also here to listen and learn.
My name is Ben. I started coming here when life started to get a little crazy, a little too mundane. I didn't know where else to turn. So this place is slowly helping me get back on track.
I'm Justin. I'm here for growth and self-empowerment. And Shelby, get signed up for that IOP program. Yeah. It's some profound stuff to the network. It's been very beneficial to me.
Brian, I'm here tonight.
I'm Justine. I come here because my previous life was filled with a lot of pain and hurt, and I want to learn how to heal and learn how to live again. Oh shit, I wrote it down. I really messed up. And to really, you know what, it's really like to live and have a fulfilled life. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. Can't write.
Hi everybody, my name is Tim. I came here tonight pretty much because I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to, I was literally on my way out the door to go to a different meeting, and I ran into somebody that said they're coming to racing tonight. And I really didn't want to go anywhere. So I figured I probably should. I'm here to support everybody in this room. There's a couple of my older brothers in here tonight. Not technically my brothers, but that I'm here to support and also to learn for myself in my own recovery.
Hi, I'm Pam, and I'm here to support Jason.
I'm Shannon. I'm here to support my fiance.
I'm Jason. Very grateful to be here for the recovery and the fellowship.
My name's Tom. I come here to continue to learn and now to wish Kelly good luck because my daughter just got married about a month ago, so good luck with that.
I'm here to stay on the right track.
I'm Dave. I'm here to support my son Steve.
I'm Brian. I'm here to support my brother.
I'm Esther. I'm here to support my son Michael.
I'm Michael, and I just come here to continue to be somebody and be more than the addict I was 7 months ago.
I'm Robin. I just come here to continue to learn to stay sober every day.
I'm Ron. I keep coming into these rooms. I keep going to IOP every day to change my life around. You know, my old life didn't work at all. And before, you know, I went to Arrowhead. Before I came here, I knew nothing about this place. But I'm glad I found this place. It has saved my life so far. You know, I've learned so much in here, and I just want to continue to learn even more. Good luck with that one.
My name's Rick. I'm here to support this group and the great people in it, in memory of my son Jacob. Missed you guys last week, and man, it feels so good to be back in here after being gone for a week and see all my friends, you know, that I've got to meet over the last couple of years, and you know, it's really good to be back.
I'm Rachel. I'm here. I'm grateful for this program for so many reasons. One of them is I get to work here and enjoy everyone here that speaks. I'm every day, even on my worst day on my own, I leave inspired and proud of the members here and the work that they put in.
I'm Stefan, and I come here because I enjoy it, and I need to continue learning.
Chris. My name is Chris. I'm a recovering addict, and I come here because I value my life today. And you know, after drugs, to maintain the life I have to. I found out I have to attend regularly scheduled adulting classes like this one. So that's what I do. But I also understand that it's not just. I don't believe that God pulled me out of the gutter where I was at with my cooperation, finally, but just for me, and that's why I'm here.
Wow.
I'm Jessica. I continue coming to Racing for Recovery because this is a place where I found myself.
I'm Sonia, and I'm also a grateful recovery addict. And I keep coming back to Racing for Recovery because simple, I'm still in the race.
Yeah.
You know, still in the race for life. I'll continue.
I'm Andy. I'm here just to listen and learn, and I really enjoy Racing for Recovery's aspect on recovery, and just after a month of being clean, I'm starting to get some of my family relationships back, and I've noticed some progress, so thank you, Racing for Recovery.
Good, glad you're here.
I'm Jacob. I'm here to support my brother, Ian.
I'm Julie. I'm here to support my son Joe and everybody in this program, and this is where our family learned to heal and get back together.
My name is Bill. I'm here to support my son Joe. And to the family members over there, keep coming back for yourself. You know, like Julie said, we came before Joe was ready, and it helped us a lot just to understand what was going on, and it helped us heal. So keep coming back.
Hi, I'm Sandy. I'm here. My daughter, or my granddaughter, Taylor, is in recovery. She just passed her 90-day mark.
Cool.
And I come because I guess I choose this place over most any other place on Thursday nights.
I'm Jacob, and I'm here to listen and try to be inspired.
I'm Dave, and I'm here with my son Jacob.
I'm Ann, and I'm here to learn about myself.
I'm Scott. This is my first week here, and right now I'm just learning how to make it one day at a time without the use of alcohol.
Right on.
My name's Carolyn. I'm just very blessed to be able to say that our family survived my son's addiction, and this meeting also helped me. They use the term sometimes tough love, but that's not in my vocabulary. My love for my son is primal, and it has nothing to do with tough or anything. It's just love, and here helped me adapt my behavior to support him while he was going through his addiction. But we're healed, and we're strong, and we're happy. There's hope.
My name is Jeremy. I'm an addict alcoholic. Just here to absorb a new environment. This is a little bit different than home stuff recovery because I'm a co-seat.
My name's Lola. I'm here to support my boyfriend Jeremy.
Good deal. Diane.
I'm Diane, and I hurt my foot, arm, and leg.
Did your mom call me?
No, really. I'm the mom of Jordan. I'm so proud of him. I'm also the mother of another addict that thinks he can do it on his own and thinks he can buy Suboxone off the street and everything's going to be wonderful. So I still pray that someday I will see him up there with his brother. He'll be where Jordan is. It's just amazing the change in Jordan that I never even knew my son. Sense of humor he never had. Now he thinks he's funny. Like we went to the other day, and I had his little friend Jake here with me. We're going through Costco, and I hear, "Mom, Mother, Mom, Mommy, where are you?" Two of them in the store yelling for me. This little embarrassing. Then some lady goes, "Wow, they aren't they something?" I go, "Yes, they are." So anyways, but it's good to laugh. You know, he texted me, actually said, "Mom, just want to know how your job interview went." I would have never got that with my son. I mean, he never even knew if I was alive, you know, for years.
Wow.
And it's just nice to get a message, "How are you?" and, you know, something like that. It warms my heart. I'm proud of him.
Hi, I'm Penny, and for the first time I'm here, I'm speechless. I know I'm here for hope.
Hi, I'm Susan, and I'm here because I love this place and I love these people.
I'm Jordan, and I'm here to remember what it is that I'm working for, because when I forget, that's when I go back out.
My name's Todd Crandall. I'm honored to be a part of this program. I heard somebody mention, this program saved his life. I don't even know what to say to that, except it's the people that are in this group and that, I don't like to say work at this building. I like to say people that give themselves and provide services at this building, that we're able to do things like that, that we can hear a comment like that, that just moves me beyond words. I'm just honored to be here, and I thank everybody who supports this program, wherever you are. I appreciate it. So, who has Dee's poem, The Answer?
The Answer by Donald D. Carr. Running from the misery, trying to escape the pain, as I approach the light of hope that lies before me. Each step overwhelms me, every breath in my throat. I ache, my body rebels against me, my memories torment me. Agony has become my closest companion. My demons mock me as I dangle helplessly above the abyss of alcohol and drug abuse. The voices all sound the same, criticizing, accusing, blaming me for what is happening. They don't understand. They don't care who I am. I'm a human being, full of thoughts and feelings. I'm worth saving. Just show me the way. At last, I reach the light of promise. There stands the answer. Open arms, understanding smiles, looks of trust. And so it begins, racing for recovery.
Okay, couple things. First of all, our awesome softball team has made it into a tournament somehow, which is and they are going to take the field with gusto this Sunday at noon out at Pacesetter. So if you want to come out and support these awesome athletes at their craft, come on out at noon and be a part of that. It's pretty cool. And we are going to have a fall ball team as well, so we'll be doing that as well. And two, it's not too early to start talking about our 17th annual, and that sounds cool, our 17th annual 5K, 10K, 1 mile memory walk will be Sunday, October 28th, and there's just under 500 people that have already signed up for it, which is awesome. So we're hoping to have 2,000 people out there this year, so it's going to be cool. That's it for announcements. So let's get into our meeting. And I do want to say this. If you can, whatever you do, if you pray or meditate or send vibes to Buddha or whoever it is, put something out there that Racing for Recovery can be fortunate enough to have a housing facility of some kind, because Is that rain or are we being attacked?
Either way,
God, I love the laughter in here, but all kidding aside, you know, we need a facility. There is a huge demand for housing, and we are doing our best to serve as many people as we can to the best of our ability right now, and I want to do that in a more effective manner. So God willing, like we've been fortunate enough to get this building, if we could somehow get a facility that can bring our environment to some awesome people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that would be really good because it would help to save some lives even further than what we're currently doing. So if you're so inclined to think positive thoughts, or dare I use the word pray for something like that, I don't ask for much, but do that for us because we really need it, and so do the people that are calling us every day asking for it. So, okay, let's do this for a topic. For the first time ever in our groups, the educational groups out here, we showed Running with Demons today, which was an interesting adventure for a lot of people, but I have a couple of topics from that. I'd like to know how you're facing your fears and what the benefits are, not just for yourself, but when you face your fears, what are the benefits to somebody else? That's something that's not usually discussed. And also, too, what do you think your legacy is going to be and why? And if you don't know what it is, why don't you know what it is yet? That's not an insulting question. I'm wondering why you don't have it yet. So what is your legacy? Whether you're a parent that's done whatever to help a loved one, what's your legacy? And why is it going to be that way? And the benefits of facing your fears, not for yourself, but for other people. Those are two awesome topics, by the way. Right, Joe?
Yes. Ever since I started IOP, facing my fears and getting things down on the table of what was really bothering me is showed me a lot of like who I really am. So I guess that would show me like what my legacy really is to me. You know, I used to think it was just to be another person on the streets. You know, that was what my life was going to be for the rest of my life. I used to just wait until that day would end. Now I have hope, you know, that I can show people that are in the same predicament that I was in, that you don't have to live like that anymore. You know, I think that hopefully, I mean, I know a lot of people, and all over the place. And I get texts and phone calls, and you know, from people that I haven't heard from in years that I'm trying. It's loud. You know, texts and phone calls from people that I haven't heard from in years that they ask me every day, you know, how's it going? What are you doing there? And I see the stuff that you post on Facebook, and it's not who I used to be, you know. I have a really important family member of mine who, you know, every day he asks me something new about recovery. You know, he asked me yesterday or the day before. He said it's weird, isn't it? You know, he says, to him it's weird seeing me like that because his whole life he's never seen me sober. You know, and he asked me if it was foreign to me. You know, I mean, if it was something, you know, how I handle it every day. I said I go to group and I go to my meetings and I just stay away from the negativity. You know, and so I hope my legacy turns out to help as many people as it can, because deep down inside that's what's helping me, is seeing, you know, the people that pretty much gave up on me in their lives that want something to do with me again. And people that did want something to do with me when I had dope, they don't want shit to do with me no more. Good riddance, I could care less. That's pretty much it.
I just want to say I watched Racing for Demons today for the first time, and it was a great movie. You know, I face my fears every day. I face one right now. I hate talking in front of a bunch of people, period. But I fight every day to overcome, you know, my demons, to overcome my addiction that I had, and to strive every day to make myself better every day. You know, I've done a lot of wrong in my life, but I'm trying to get over that by, you know, making a better life for myself and for my family and for my kid. You know, but, you know, I just have to say I am truly thankful for this program. You know, I don't know where I would be if, you know, this program wasn't here today. You know, but I do recommend that you guys watch the movie if you haven't watched it. You know, it inspired me to keep, you know, pushing. No matter how beat up that we are, no matter what we've gone through, keep pushing every day to make every day better.
Kelly.
Well, I guess we say honesty is required. 1,680 days I have been clean and sober. Yes, I do count because it's important to me. I don't want to not be able to add that next day on. Every single day I wake up anticipating being able to add that next day on. I've been putting in the work, I've been talking the talk, I've been walking the walk. I don't know where or what my legacy is going to be because I kind of feel like I haven't really faced my fears. There are a few bullets I'm kind of dodging here and there. Nothing major, but I just feel like there's more in store for me in this life, and I've not reached my full potential, and I think it's going to be peeling away a few layers of the onion to figure out some things. So I have great respect for you guys that do the IOP class because I've heard some phenomenal things and the growth that comes from that. That's something that I think I could benefit from.
You can do it.
I know. Anyone with sobriety, anything's possible. I mean, you know, 4.5 years later, it's still not too late to grow, right? So I don't know. I've not reached my full potential, and facing my fears is going to help me do that.
Jason.
Hi everyone, I'm Jason. I guess one of my fears is I had to think about this, is to end up living to an old age to where I have a lot of regrets. I don't want to die with having regrets in life. I asked another guy down, I was in Arizona, at the recovery center down there, and he was in his mid-70s, and I asked him, I said, how much sobriety do you got on your belt? He said 15 years. And I thought, he said one of his main regrets he ever had in his life is when in his 20s, when he went to meetings back then and he didn't get it the first time. He said he wished he would have gotten sober. He said that was his main regret. I just don't want to die with any regrets. As far as the legacy, I would just be happy alone for when I pass, for people to say good things about me, what kind of person I was. Not by, you know, people get some people get self-absorbed in material items, cars and houses. None of that doesn't mean nothing. You know, it's about a person's morals and integrity. That's what makes a person a person. That's what I really want to be known as when I pass. I want people to speak good of my name and not speak ill of me or refer to me as, you know, Jason tried, but he just couldn't get it. You know, I don't want to go out like that. You know, I got one life, and God's given it to me, and you best believe I'm going to take advantage of it and do the best I can while I'm here. And what that means for myself is just to do something right for somebody else, to get out of myself and just do something nice for other people, you know, and definitely don't take life for granted. You know, I try to, even the littlest things, I like to show gratitude for, because I think that's extremely important, and I think people on the other side also appreciate it, you know, and I'm just grateful for all you guys here. This is a blessing that we have this. Todd started this up. It's just, I can't imagine, you know, how many people are here. It's just wonderful how we all support each other, and I'm just grateful today. I'm grateful to be sober. I got 31 days.
Oh boy. It's
definitely going to be a lifelong journey, but it's a journey that I can't wait to keep going on and seeing what the future holds for me and my fiance and our children.
So who determines if you're going to have all that or not?
This guy right here.
That's right. Chris, you're up.
This guy.
I guess about the legacy. I used to, when I lived with my mom, I lived next door to a funeral home, and I remember like looking at the funeral. This was when I was still used, and I would look at the funeral home and with minimal concern. It'd be packed with cars, and cars in the parking lot across the street. And when I got clean and sober, it's like I noticed. I started thinking like all those people, because a funeral is to honor somebody's life. You know, it's to mourn their death, but it's to honor their life also. And I've also been to funerals at that same funeral home of a friend in recovery that overdosed at age 22. And there was probably 10 cars there. There was his immediate family. He hadn't had time to make an impact on anybody's life. So I guess I want my legacy to be everybody I come in contact with, I make some type of positive impact on their life. Be it our children, I want to be a positive force in their life. I want to be, I just want to help people, and that takes helping me first. But I have to. I got a phone call from this guy the other day that he was in treatment. He watched, I came up consistently to do service work up there. We built a relationship, and then he just disappeared, and he had relapsed a few times, so I didn't know what happened to him. But he called me yesterday, and he moved out like somewhere by Port Clinton, and he got a job, and he's buying a house, and he's engaged, and he's living a good life. And he like went on like almost in tears telling me I don't even know what kind of impact I made on him by showing him love and by reaching out to him and by and that's the type of legacy I want. It has nothing to do with the dollar amount. I want to make a positive impact on the lives around me. So
Charles, you're on.
Yeah, I'm Charles. Talk about fear. Years and years ago, a person much wiser than myself had me write the word fear down. And they just said, fear, you can F everything and run, or you can face everything and restore, renew, rejuvenate, and most of all, to me, to recover. So, I don't forget that. And also, I was taught a long time ago, for me, to hold on to fear is a lack of faith. And I have to have faith on a daily basis to go about my daily walk, and when I encounter people, to be as honest and open-minded as I can about what's going on in my life present day, and not so much what's going on in the past, because we're living into today. So I thought about this meeting since Sunday. Sunday I was in Costco, I ran into 2 people who met here, and it made me feel just great, you know. I'm not from here, and I don't know a whole bunch of people, but the people I did run into, it was all a positive vibe, you know, and I've held that ever since. Years ago, I took some marketing, I took some psychology, I took some other things, and I want to throw something out tonight, but I need the participation of everybody to do this. This is like planting a seed. The word recovery, R-E-C-O-V-E-R-Y. If the men in the room just do the R-E-C, and the women will be do the O-V-E-R-Y, I guarantee at some point during the week, during the rest of your life, recovery is going to come back. When things get to be like you don't want to deal with it, recovery. We all can recover, but I learned it's not nothing we can do alone. One thing about addiction is it puts us into a state of guilt. It wants us to isolate and get back with those, for lack of a word, the buttholes that want to stay us keep us in a bad place in a way, you know. So we can't do that. So if I can help all the men, R-E-C, R-E-C, the women, O-V-E-R-Y. O-V-E-R-Y. Men one more time, R-E-C, R-E-C, O-V-E-R-Y. I love recovery because of all that it does for me. So many people, we fall and we die with these drugs in hands. But hear me, people, today we can take a stand. R-E-C-O-V-E-R-Y. Just keep coming back one day at a time. One day at a time, keep this in mind. We will excel, we shall exceed. I believe that's what God wants for us. When I have a legacy, let it be that what I was, I'm not. What I am, I am. That's my legacy. I'll die with that. Thank you for letting me share.
Yeah, so on the legacy part, for me, like I hope that when I'm not here anymore or whatever, that when people think about me, that I'm someone that they felt they could be who they are. Kind of just like what Charles said, just to be exactly who they are, and that it's okay. No matter if it's something that they're going through, whether it's an addiction or mental health or a certain, identification that is stigmatized, that makes them feel like they're less than. I just want to be the person that someone feels comfortable and safe to be exactly who they are, and that they're not broken. And the most important ones to me are the 2 tiny humans that I'm trying to shape and raise. Like, I want those 2 the most out of everyone that I come in contact with, to genuinely appreciate, love, and accept who they are. And I think when I think of fears, that's probably a healthy fear I have. And so I try to, I have a healthy fear that they won't do that at some point. So the way that I try to overcome that is just simply try to be an example for them and love myself and genuinely accept myself for who I am with all the things that have been wrong with me or that I've been told are wrong. And one of the things that I'm so grateful for is I surround myself with people that the things I thought were broken about me or wrong, or the things that usually I get teased for, I'm with someone and my best friend feels like those things are like the best parts of me. And it's just shocking to me. Like, I look in the mirror or whatever and there's like this or this or this, and I'm like, oh, I hate this about, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have to. And so I know that as my 13-year-old and as my 6-year-old continue to grow up, that the world is going to shape their view of themselves, because it's inevitable. and it sucks because I can't change that. But the only thing I can do is be an example to them. And I wanted to say to Kelly, she might not know what her legacy is, but I know her daughter very well, and I told her this a long time ago. If I have kids like Shelby, I will have done a good job.
That was well said.
I was just sitting up here thinking, like, what do I want to leave behind as a legacy? And at first I was like, shit, I don't know. But the more I thought about it, I was like, I need to keep this simple. I want to be the opposite of what people knew about me a year and a half ago. I want people to remember me as a good friend. I want them to think of me as a good son, you know, a good listener, somebody that would say they're going to do something and do it. And I'm actively working on those things. I'm not always perfect, but I want people to remember me as somebody who actually respected themselves, because that's something I didn't have before.
Wow. Jake?
In my legacy, I want to represent possibilities. I want people to see that guy came from feeling the lowest that, I mean, I don't know. I felt as low as I could ever feel in my life, to where I didn't want to live, and now I want to live each and every day. So it's possible. Like, that's what I want people to see when they hear my last name, because my last name is like that's me. So if people can look at me, or they can say he worked his ass off to be the best person he can each day, coming from the bottom of the pit to on top of a mountain. I want to represent possibilities.
Rick?
I guess what I want my legacy to be is that I didn't take the loss of my only son laying down, and that I could continue to be a fiber in the lifeline that, you know, other folks' kids can use to pull themselves up and away from the demons.
I'm facing my fears by doing one of the most important things I can do in early recovery for myself, and that's ask for help. Asking for help has never been one of my best suits. I've always been a strong-minded person. I can do this on my own, and you know, that was my biggest failure, I think, in my addiction, is thinking that I could do, well, not a failure, but you know, just a negative thing is to think I could do it on my own. It's impossible. You can't. There's no way, for me, there's no way I could have done it on my own. I had to ask for help. And in order for me to ask for help, in my mind in the beginning, you know, not too long ago, to ask for help meant I was weak. That's just how I looked at things, and for me to ask for help, it meant I had to do something, and for me to do something, that meant that I had a chance for failure. And I'm understanding what it means to ask for help now, and understanding that I can't do this on my own, and growing, and just understanding that we all have to ask for help. We all need help. As far as how my addiction helping other people, I want to show people that, you know, you don't, like, my addiction to crack cocaine was relatively short. I've been clean almost 90 days, and I used for 9 months. Hopefully that it gets longer, being clean. But I just want to show people that, you know, we all make mistakes, we all make bad choices in life, and that you don't have to, you know, live with them for 20, 30, 10, 20 years, have, a lot of us use drugs, and that, but you don't have to live in that lifestyle. You don't have to struggle getting out. It's available for everybody in that. And as far as my legacy, first and foremost with sobriety, anything is possible. I don't ask for much. I just want to be a positive impact on as many people as I possibly can.
Before, oh, Michael, go ahead, Mike.
Charles kind of hit on what I wanted to say. Beer to me is, I'm fearless because of my faith. And what that does for my loved ones around me is I can share my faith, and they also can be fearless, because beer's not, we weren't born with beer, we're not supposed to have beer. So if we go back to being a baby and what we're pure with, beer isn't in that. Beer is given to us throughout society and the way the world is right now. We weren't born with beer, so I just have to say, live fearless, and you're living the way God meant you to live. And this is the one I kind of was waiting, because I was listening to what everybody was saying about the legacy, and I heard the word "I want" a lot. I don't really know what my legacy is, because I haven't wrote that story yet. I'm not there, but I don't want anything. I'm gonna be somebody, and that's period. I'm somebody, and somebody remembers me as somebody. That's all I want out of life. And I said want there. I just don't like the word want, because I'm past that. I don't want to do anything. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna be somebody.
I brought that question up for a couple of reasons. One, it's another reminder, if you're talking, do it. Please don't come in to any support group meeting and do a bunch of this and don't walk it. So it's another reminder of, if you're talking about some things in here, make sure you're owning that and living it when you walk outside of it, or otherwise it's like, why are you talking about it? And the other side of it is kind of what Michael was saying, is you have an opportunity to be anything you want, do anything you want. That's the point of stopping the drugs. It opens up the world to do literally whatever you want. And that's why that slogan stands there. I love the word grace. Sometimes we have a discussion on grace. But there was a guy that I met briefly this week who, from the backstory I was told, he came in here literally with a backpack. And I met him, introduced myself to him, thanked him for coming in, and he had nowhere to go. And we didn't have any place what to do with him. You know, but I can't not give back from what has been poured out to this program. And again, everybody knows I am a horrible business person, but it's not about that. I'm like, put this awesome person in what we are calling our housing place right now and give them a chance, because I believe that everybody deserves that and needs to be supported in that. It's not about money, you know. And I think when your heart is leading in the right way of just simply doing the right thing for a person, a human being, a soul, not a freaking addict, a person who is asking for help. When you're doing that, everything else falls into place. Your legacy will be answered. Your purpose will be answered. Your fears will be diminished, and you will get to just live in love and inner peace. And that, to me, is what getting sober is about. You know. So that's why I asked that question too. Jake.
Autobiography in 5 short chapters by Portia Nelson. I walk down the street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in. I am lost. I am hopeless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I am in the same place. But it isn't my fault. It takes a long time to get out. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it is there. I still fall in. It's a habit. My eyes are open. I know where I am. It is my fault. I get out immediately. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around, well, down another street.
Thanks for coming, everybody.